I mean, thousands of people have been affected by flooding in the Eastern Cape. Communities have been displaced and schools damaged, forcing pupils to rather be relocated. Now, the academic year, without a doubt, has now suffered a setback and many might have to start afresh. Our reporter, Ronald Masinda, tracking the story for us once again, joining me this morning to give us, of course, the very latest. And good morning to you, colleague. I mean, yesterday when we had a conversation, I think we had a more focus on the impact that these floods had on communities, their homes, their properties, their assets, the little they had, as well as on the health and mental well-being, referring to Utata, that you had an emotional conversation with. But now the pupils, I mean, and their academics, surely suffering from these floods as well, Ronald.
Good morning, Tumelo. Yes, certainly indeed. And some of the schools here in Kabeja remain waterlogged. I mean, we are in New Brighton at a school called Charles Duna Primary. And this school has been even worse, as you can see in the background. It's been worse than this over the past few days. And things seem to be improving, as we also are seeing some trucks trying to extract water from it, but it has affected the young children of the school. It is a school that accommodates around 1,064 children, that starts from pre-grade R until grade 7. I am joined by the SGP of the school to tell us more about the situation. Putlizo, thank you so much, Puti, for your time. What impact has this had on learning?
This has had a big impact on the teaching in the school, because we had to turn the children away yesterday. On Sunday, the principal phoned me to say, let me check with we've got a guy that stays in the caretaker's house. So we wanted the pictures. We could not get the pictures, so because he was at work. So we had to see it yesterday morning. When we could not walk. It's better today because we could walk. We could not walk. Children could not go into classes. So it was bad.
Talk to us about the conditions in classes. Are they conducive? I mean, we are approaching cold temperatures.
We might say they are conducive, because teachers can be able to teach. We are not being affected by water in the classes. It's only one class, I think it's a pre-grade R class, that is affected with water inside and damaged books. The main problem that we are having in school is the infrastructure problem, which is the stormwater drain. This school has never had a stormwater drain. It's been like this for years.
Have you addressed this issue with the municipality, though? Because, I mean, it could affect learners going forward with more rains expected.
We spoke to the councillors yesterday. At least they were here. We had two wards around us. It's Ward 17 and Ward 14. Both councillors were here. They saw the mess that we were in. So they tried their best until we got the truck. It was about 4 or 5. They started to extract water, but after, I think it was 30 or 40 minutes, they said, no one will pay us overtime. We are not coming back. They left us like this.
So there's an issue with the municipality and workers refusing to work. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. Because we asked them, at least we want to use the school today. They said, no one is paying us overtime, so we won't be able to work after 4. So they left.
It's a great shame. However, parents responded to this.
We have not, because the parents know that the school will be on Wednesday. They were surprised to hear, because as you can see, at least it's better now. Children can move around. We managed to put some stuff where children can cross so that they can go to the toilet. But the parents were of the view that the children must come back tomorrow. But we feel, because this school puts the child at the center, so we decided to come to school today. But if there are more rains coming, it means we won't be having school for that period.
Okay. And just lastly, one also has to be concerned about the health of children. Have we received any complaints as of yet?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, Putlizo. Okay, that was the school's governing body, a chairperson detailing some of the problems here at the school. And what is even more concerning to Melo, as you heard from Putlizo, are workers not wanting to work because of issues of overtime. We will, of course, try to be speaking to the municipality with regards to this particular issue. We are also hoping to hear from the MEC for Education here in the Eastern Cape, who will be hosting a press conference in East London later this morning.
Yeah, quite an important conversation to have with the MEC about all these issues, Ronald, because it is May and we know that it's closer to those June exams and that could have a detrimental impact on the pupils if these matters are not, of course, resolved. Thanks, colleagues, for that update. We'll be sure to come back to Ronald as soon as there are other developments out in the Eastern Cape, following through, of course, with what's happening particularly to pupils and what negative effects are definitely putting the academics at the centre and to the disadvantage in this regard.